The 2026 Nissan GT-R is here, and it's a car that carries one of the most legendary names in the automotive world. For decades, the GT-R has represented raw Japanese engineering excellence. A blend of cutting-edge technology, monstrous performance, and everyday usability. Known as Godzilla in the performance car community, the GT-R has always been a car that goes toe-to-toe with exotics at a fraction of the price. And now in 2026, Nissan has given it an update that pushes the boundaries of what this car can be, taking the legend into the modern era with new styling cues, enhanced performance, and a tech-packed interior while still staying true to the formula that enthusiasts have loved for years. This isn't just another sports car, it's a statement from Nissan that the GT-R is still a force to be reckoned with. When you look at the front of the new GT-R, it's clear that Nissan wanted to keep the aggressive DNA intact. The headlights are slimmer and sharper, giving the car an even more menacing look, almost like it's glaring at the road ahead. The signature V-Motion grille has been reworked with a more angular design and functional air inlets that direct air precisely where it's needed, helping cooling and aerodynamics. The hood features new sculpted lines that not only look muscular but also reduce drag at high speeds. The front bumper is lower and wider, integrating carbon fiber splitters that improve airflow and create real downforce rather than just cosmetic flair. It's the kind of design that lets you know this car isn't here to play nice, it's here to dominate. Moving along the side profile, the GT-R maintains its iconic coupe silhouette, but there are refinements that make it look sleeker and more modern. The roofline flows smoothly into the rear, giving the car an aerodynamic fastback appearance. Wider fenders house massive lightweight alloy wheels, wrapped in performance tires that seem ready to grip the tarmac like glue. Nissan has added subtle sculpting to the doors and side skirts, which channel air efficiently toward the rear, reducing turbulence. You'll notice the use of carbon fiber in places like the side mirrors and rocker panels, helping shave off precious weight while adding a motorsport-inspired touch. Even with these refinements, the car doesn't lose its muscular, planted stance. It looks aggressive yet refined, modern yet unmistakably GT-R. At the back, the design gets even more dramatic. The iconic quad-circle taillights are still here, but they've been updated with a sleeker LED design that glows like futuristic rings when illuminated. Beneath them, a wide diffuser integrates seamlessly into the bumper, working alongside a resculpted carbon fiber rear wing that not only enhances stability at high speeds but also makes the car look like a proper track monster. Quad exhaust tips sit prominently, and they don't just look menacing, they emit a deep, guttural growl that reminds you this is no ordinary sports car. Every element at the rear serves a function, from aerodynamics to cooling, while still delivering an aesthetic that's pure GT-R heritage with a modern twist. Step inside interior, and you're greeted by a cabin that perfectly balances driver-focused performance with luxury and technology. The seating position is low and commanding, giving you a cockpit-like feel. The sports seats are heavily bolstered, wrapped in premium leather and Alcantara, offering comfort for long drives but keeping you locked in place when cornering hard. The dashboard has been redesigned with a cleaner, more modern look, featuring high-quality materials and fewer physical buttons thanks to a new central touchscreen system. This system houses Nissan's latest infotainment suite, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and advanced performance telemetry that lets you monitor things like G-forces, turbo boost, lap times, and more features that make the GT-R feel like a road-legal race car. Ambient lighting runs subtly through the cabin, giving it a premium vibe when cruising at night. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in Alcantara with paddle shifters that fall perfectly under your fingertips. Behind it, a fully digital driver display provides customizable readouts, from traditional speedometers to track-focused graphics. For all its tech and refinement, though, the GT-R's interior never forgets what it's about, putting the driver at the center of the experience. Of course, performance, the heart of any GT-R is its performance, and Nissan hasn't held back for 2026. The legendary 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 has been further refined, now producing even more horsepower and torque, pushing it well beyond the 600 horsepower mark in its standard trim. The turbos are larger, the cooling systems more advanced, and the engine tuning more precise, delivering explosive acceleration. Power is sent through an upgraded dual-clutch transmission that shifts faster than ever, providing seamless power delivery to all four wheels through Nissan's Atessa all-wheel drive system. This means blistering launches from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and cornering capabilities that defy logic. The GT-R grips the road with a ferocity few cars can match, giving you confidence whether you're carving up mountain roads or pushing hard on a track day. Suspension tuning has also been enhanced, with adaptive dampers that strike a balance between daily comfort and track-ready stiffness. The brakes are massive carbon ceramic units, ensuring that the car can stop as confidently as it accelerates. Driving the GT-R feels like taming a beast, but it's a beast that's incredibly well trained, allowing drivers of varying skill levels to harness its power. Despite all its performance prowess, Nissan has managed to keep the GT-R relatively practical. It still offers a usable trunk, decent visibility for a sports car, and enough comfort to make it daily drivable. This practicality is what has always set the GT-R apart from many of its exotic rivals. You don't need to sacrifice everyday usability to enjoy supercar levels of performance. When it comes to price, the 2026 Nissan GT-R continues to be one of the best values in the performance car world. While final pricing will vary depending on trim and market, the base model is expected to start around $125,000, with higher performance Nismo versions climbing toward the $200,000 range. Now, that might sound steep, but when you consider the cars the GT-R competes with in machines from Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren, you realize that the GT-R delivers similar, and in some cases even superior, performance at a fraction of the cost. It's a supercar killer, plain and simple, and it's always been priced to punch above its weight class. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Nissan GT-R? It's a car that honors its legendary past while evolving for the future. The styling is sharper, the interior is more luxurious and tech-focused, and the performance is more ferocious than ever. It's not just about speed, it's about the total package, the way it looks, the way it drives, and the way it makes you feel behind the wheel. Nissan has kept the GT-R's essence intact, while making sure it stays relevant in a world where performance cars are constantly evolving. For enthusiasts, this is still the dream machine, the car that proves you don't need to spend $250,000 to experience world-class performance. The 2026 GT-R is proof that Godzilla isn't going anywhere, it's just getting stronger. And that wraps up our in-depth review of the 2026 Nissan GT-R. If you enjoyed this look at one of the most iconic cars on the planet, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Next Gear for more reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the GT-R over its European rivals, or do you think the competition has caught up? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.